show you what it used to look like.
This
But
is,
here we are. I mean, my previous studio was a one-story building in an industrial park in San Jose. So we come down here, now we're in the penthouse on the 12th floor.
It's a little different, huh?
With Entercom, and it really is fantastic. But before this building was built, we had a beautiful view of the bay. Now it's reduced to that 1-inch wide strip.
Got a little peekaboo view down
But
there.
it's, you know, it's so, I come here in the morning and I get energized. Because it's so exciting to be here, you know? You really feel like there's stuff going on all over the place. There's several radio stations occurring right now. You know, Entercom, really active, big player in the radio market, and they just flipped the Wolf. Did you read about that?
No.
Yeah, they just went all sports talk starting Monday. And this is their first week of broadcasting. And that's what that guy was doing in the studio with us. He's coming in and do a little banter about the NFL draft. But, so they flipped that. They purchased KFOX, which is really flips us upside down. Because when I started working for KFOX 14 years ago, it was a mom and pop classic rock station in San Jose on Schallenberger Road in a little tiny industrial park. And then they were purchased by Clear Channel, and we moved up. We were at Cole Circle. Now we're here. And Entercom bought us. They added the 102.1 signal, so we still have 98.5 in San Jose, like we always have. Now we have 102.1, and it's our potential audience is now sevenfold.
Cool.
Whereas we used to address about 1 million people, now we got a potential 7 million people in the area. So
No pressure.
it could be 7, man. It doesn't
No,
matter.
that's what I always think about.
You know,
I always pretend nobody's listening.
when you're a musician, you get over that right away. After about 20 or 30 gigs, you say that's it. Because you have to play every gig the same, whether you're playing in front of 20 people or 20,000. They all get the same show. It always has to always be good, or it always sucks, depending on your outlook. But that's my philosophy. It's always good. Like when we come in here and do the show, I mean, literally, I try to keep my mind blank and just try to play it as it lies. I mean, obviously, we're planning each break, and I'm making notes and doing the news. But each day has its own personality, its own possibilities, its own, musical fingerprint. So to me, every day is it's a challenge. We've only been here since February 1st, and I'm just, it's still like a new marriage to me.
Awesome.
I'm still getting used to like how she looks in lingerie. It's really cool. Well, let me show you around. This is Coit. K-O-I-T.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of like elevator-ish music. This is our production studio. Russ Reynolds works in there. This is our on-air studio where we do all of our programming from. This is the news station, Sports Talk. Used to be the Wolf. There's a production in there. They're doing their show live. There's a couple of guys in there.
Your uncle or grandfather.
As we turn the corner,
They did, it's nice. I mean, I've heard it before, but it's rare.
KDSC automated?
no,
Oh, okay.
actually they're not. And I believe we'll see them broadcasting. In fact, they are broadcasting right now.
Oh, cool.
Exactly.
There's Tom Saunders in there.
All right.
These are our fabulous conferences rooms. The fate of nations is decided in these rooms.
What nations have you saved this week so far?
Now look at this view. This is there's AT&T Park right there. It looks close. Like if we were going to a ball game, like I did last week, and they go, hey, let's just walk. It's right down there. You think, okay, no problem. You get out, you start walking. How long do you think it takes to walk over to where those lights are?
I would guess that's about a mile from here.
It took me about a half an hour, and I was huffing and puffing. Coming back is uphill. Don't even try. After about 5 beers at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're, oh God, it's just horrible. But I just love being here. It's so exciting. We're in Media Gulch, right across the way, there are probably all the major radio stations in San Francisco are within a 2-block area where we are right now. So you really feel like you're part of some kind of a community, musical community. Well, let's continue on. This is our fabulous mail room. And now we enter the office suites where all the businesses come in. The kitchen's over here, that's why we come here. Anybody want coffee, Chris?
I'm good. I'm fully caffeinated. Thank you.
No, Noni? Nothing? Nada? This is the coffee machine. Merely press a button, select one's coffee. I like to go with the Cafe Americano. Being an American myself, it just says freedom. You know, it says freedom of speech. But you could go Italiano, vanilla, cappuccino.
But then I feel like I'm betraying something.
Yeah, well, we even have a communist setting if you want to go way over. But it's
the Mussolini.
This is where it all happens. This is the nerve center of the radio station.
The communist coffee tastes like despair.
Do we get a mug or a cup or how do we do this?
The capo. Okay, let's continue on our tour. Now you got a ton of offices over here. This is where the sales department is. This is where the promotions department is. Frankly, I never come over on this side of the building.
Yeah.
It scares me.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to think about that end of things.
I don't know a damn thing about the business of radio.
Yeah.
Nothing, nada.
Isn't it
Zilch.
bliss?
It is bliss to me. I just talk.
Yeah.
The mic it's my job description is very simple. The mic goes on, I talk.
Yeah.
Mic goes off, I stop talking. That's it.
Not a lot of heavy
It's
lifting
like,
involved
like
in
the
that.
guy explained the hockey game to me the other day. He goes, it's very simple. You take this, you put it in there. That's it. Geez, I didn't know it was that easy.
That's how my dad taught me sex when I was a kid.
You take this, you put it in there. Okay.
Yeah, I got my little mic set up.
About Al Davis. He doesn't like the NFL.
Right, because at 9:30 I got to talk to some guy,
My guess,
some
he
Sharks
ends up
guy.
getting the pick in that first round, just so you talk radio.
And you got a 12 o'clock phone to
No,
take.
that's on the phone to Kiss, or KII.
KSSEIEIO.
And then, I know I have another one at 2. Oh, that was yesterday.
Yesterday, and you'll have 4 next week.
Yeah. So you guys have got to be aware of what's going on Friday, because you're going to want to be participating. I cut the Shark song yesterday.
I heard it on the way in this
Did
morning.
you like it?
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's Mac the Knife with Sharks lyrics. We're going to cut the video Friday. So there's going to be a Sharks rally at 5 o'clock in front of the HP Pavilion. And that's where we're going to shoot the bulk of our video, right there on the spot, with crazy fans with their faces painted and wearing all their goofy hats and everything. So we'll get those people. And then there's a stage set up. So I'll go up, perform the song live on the stage, get people dancing and, you know, acting silly and, you know, doing cool stuff. But then we'll edit all that in. I rented a tux. Yesterday I got fitted for a tux. So I'm wearing a tux. And I'm going to deliver the song like a lounge singer, like Bobby Darin. And what I did was I figured the tux would look good, you know, on stage doing the song. But I'm also, the next day, I'm going to go down and shoot shots of me ice skating around in a rink, an empty rink, singing the song, wearing the tux. Then I'm going to intercut with that a guy in the Olympics wearing a tux, doing incredible triple luxes and stuff, but it'll be obviously fake. But at least the tuxedos will match up. Like, they'll cut to, you know, like I'll be kind of like, you know, oh, the sharks bite. And then they'll cut to this guy going, you know, and boom, back to me going like this. And it'll be obviously fake, but we're playing it for laughs.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Let me see if it gets any hotter out here.
They're all in the shade.
Yeah.
got water.
Now, you happen to come on a super busy morning. Normally, I just hang out and start talking to him. But today we got like one thing after another. Guy came down for them. I got Brody Brazil from the Sharks broadcast team at 9:30. It's just, but in radio, you don't know till you get there that day what's really going to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So you kind of go with the flow. That's why I love radio, man. It's never boring.
Yes. And scary at the same time.
Yeah, scary's good.
Yeah.
You know, the best thing about, you have to come, this is why I like coming into the city, because it's like a clean slate. You know, when you've got a history in San Jose, they know you there, they won't cash your checks. Up here in San Francisco, I'm a rookie. Down there, I've been on I've been on the air for 16 years.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. But here, it's like, hey, I'm the new kid on the block. So I get away with all kinds of murder. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I replied to your email. Yeah, there's one of the things. I actually have a few minutes to reply to email. I used to get 1,500 emails a week.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah.
But of course, since we moved, like a lot of people couldn't follow us over here, so I lost a lot of them. Now I can actually keep up.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a writer, you're writing every day. It doesn't matter if you're writing an email or a blog or whatever. You know, I can't wait to get home to work on the script that I'm working on right now. Every time I get a half an hour where I'm not doing anything, I fire up my script and work on that.
Yeah.
Because you ever get ideas from your daily conversations?
Oh, yeah.
You know, somebody will say something and go, hey, that's great dialogue. And you
Yeah.
write it down and you can't wait to get home and put it in the script.
Yeah. No, that's what's great about dating after divorce.
You know, what is that like? You know, I'm on my third marriage.
Yeah.
The first two were such unmitigated disasters that when the plane crashed, it took out the entire neighborhood and there were no survivors.
So if you go to 3, then you got
You have a little distance. It's like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
take my time and try to do things right.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll find out. I think certain guys like us we're destined to never actually find true happiness, but always be on a quest for it.
Yeah.
You know, he never made $1 million, but you know, he was always working on that.
No, exactly.
dream is
that
there.
level
He
of,
never wrote the great American novel, but damn, he get that first chapter pretty good.
Better to have tried and failed.
That you never have tried at all.
You
Of course,
too.
on the loved and lost thing, I would go against that. Better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. Unless it was my first wife, then it was better to probably not have loved at all.
Yeah.
Better to have never purchased a house, so you didn't have to give it up twice.
So what did Willie Nelson say? His famous line
Every
is,
couple years, I give up half of everything I own.
yeah, he says,
Keeps them honest.
says, why get married? Just buy a house for somebody you really hate.
You know what I mean? Relationships are fraught with peril.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I've never understood women.
Yeah.
I mean, even on my most enlightened day, I am miles from understanding. I love the way they look. I love women. I love the way they smell, the way they dress, everything. I just don't understand them. In the future, there'll be a computer, a handheld computer that you walk around and the woman will go, hey, what do you want to have for lunch? And she'll go, whatever. And then you'll look at the thing and it'll go, she's pissed. Back away now. You know, just start-
You're like, oh, Craig,
Yeah.
left toothpaste.
Right. How do you like that enchilada, honey? It's different.
Yeah.
Translation. It sucks.
Yeah.
You know,
There's an app for that. How cool
there
would
is
that
an app for like women speak.
Would you like to walk or take a cab? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, that means
now
okay.
I gotta give the right answer.
Hey, here's
or
one.
I'll-
Well, what's wrong? Well, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, they always
I don't know.
They always talk about, the way men communicate and the way
Yeah.
women communicate is so different. It's like you go out with a woman for the first time and you have dinner at her house and she says, would you like more vegetables? And you say, no, thank you. To you, it means no, thank you. To her, it means I burned the vegetables. He hates the vegetables. He doesn't love me. He's having sex with somebody else who makes
rejected
way
the
better
entire
vegetables.
But it's true. I'm having sex with somebody else. So I rejected your vegetables. And
I'm having sex with your vegetables.
Yeah.
Your potato or gratin sucks, but
Yeah,
my other lover who
Yeah, Oh man, but
Yeah.
Carol, she can do it. I mean,
There you go. I think as long as there's that friction between the sexes, we'll be okay. If there ever comes a day where we can kind of sort of figure out what's going on, the world's going to end.
Well, this has been a great morning meeting of the He-Man Woman Haters Club today, hasn't
I
it?
love women. I love women. I just don't understand them. You know, it's not like the Young Rascals when they had that club. Remember, girls keep out. It's not like that. Girls come in. We love you. We just don't understand you.
We want to get along with you, right? Make
We
it
do.
work.
We do. Tell us what you want.
Just
We'll
tell
do
us
it.
what you want. Exactly.
You know, it's
Exactly.
like, this message is brought to you by men. Men, we don't know what we did. We never did know. I came home yesterday, she was pissed off at me. Why?
What'd you do now?
I went to work, I came home, I drove in the car. God, what else? I stopped at the bank. Oh, that's it, I shouldn't have, maybe I should have not have gone to work. I don't know. You get home and you think to yourself, what did I do? You know, men don't know what they did. I don't know what I did.
yeah.
Did you say something? Did you do something? Chris, you've probably done nothing but for the last 15 years.
I've done nothing but good things, and that's why I've been single for over 2 years.
Yeah.
I've tried desperately for 32 years to just fall in love, and you know what? I'm really not good at this, so let me
Yeah.
just take a
There you
a
go.
reprieve.
Secretarial work, organizational skills, women. Not good at these things.
I'm just, yeah.
I can't, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm from moth to a flame.
Yeah.
I am a sucker I love women.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep marrying them. My current wife is wonderful. I love her, but I don't understand her any more than I understand how the sun functions.
Right.
You know, I understand it's burning nuclear inferno, but other than that,
And then
93 million
the
miles
sun is
away.
also with the skin though.
the giver of all life,
Yeah.
also crisp you
Yeah.
and fry you and probably give you cancer.
Yeah.
It's only 93 million miles away. If you think about that in astronomical terms, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, it could, like a little tendril of, like a solar storm could reach out and just fry our atmosphere.
Hop, skip, and one big leap. That's right. A big solar flare could just
Wipe us out.
wipe us out.
And we wouldn't even know. It would take 8 minutes for the solar flare to reach us. So would we see it coming? Would it be, oh my God, where should we go? Well, there's really nowhere to go.
Will Smith will come running out with a big camera. Next
Or
Independence Day.
Or a mirror just deflected back.
Oh, there we go.
You remember how they killed the Gargon?
The Gargon?
Yeah, the Kraken. The Kraken. They killed the Kraken in Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans by holding up a mirror because it was Medusa. If you saw her, you turned to stone. And he had the head and he held it up and then the Kraken turned to stone because he saw Medusa. And how they beat Medusa was they had the mirror. Remember that? He mirrored her.
I haven't seen that
Oh,
yet.
great.
She doesn't look at herself.
Yes, I've known a lot of women with snakes coming out of their heads.
2 minutes.
Got to go to work, guys. Be back.
Okay.